Hands off, Dr. Weizfeld. So, as y'all may have heard, in from Jason Unruh, from Dark Sonovia, from Comrade Nat, Maxwell, Glover, and what's it? Pagan Nicole is the in Canada, our comrade Dr. Weisfeld has been put under attack by the Zionist lobby within Canada, as in, they have tried to pull phony mischief charges on him for merely displaying a sign that issues and requests for the respect of Palestinians, basically as a subversive form of protest during is it Israeli Day? It was a day where people were celebrating the pseudo nation that is Israel. And so, we need to come together and show solidarity for our comrade and look to this as a continued exploitation of, the survivors of the Holocaust and the generations to follow them. Dr. Weisfeld is a second generation Holocaust survivor. He was born very near after the war. His mother was a freedom fighter in the Warsaw uprising, and so we're talking about someone with a very deep history connected with this. He's had family in different concentration camps. Um, and we've seen this occur historically within Europe, within America, where the Zionists will target Jewish people whom speak out against their abuses, very much targeting many first and second generation Holocaust survivors. We've all seen this with the targeting of, I know he's kind of fallen off track these days, but Norman Finkelstein. We've seen a lot of this with him, not just by the Zionists, but also by Zionist appeasing groups as well. Dr. Weizfeld has faced very similar condemnation throughout his life, but has also been a victim on the front line of protests inside of Israel. And, Dr. Weisfeld is someone who has a target painted on his back by the Zionists, and they seek to destroy his ability to actuate freely in protest against their bullshit, putting him in a situation where he is being labeled as someone whom in protest action would be perceived as mischievous. If anything, what Dr. Weisfeld has done was incredibly mild and, nothing compared to what these people deserve to be met in protest. Protests don't have to be civil. Anyone with half a fucking brain cell to rub together knows this. Civility politics is violent in what it does to those of us in destitute positions, whom are under the boot and heel of oppression. We can't just sit and launder around the logic of civility politics where we have to either shut our mouths and hope the government does something in our fucking in the purview of what in which we want to be done. And I don't think the Canadian government are going to be pushing for acceptance of Palestinian struggle against Israel, are they? Or a lot of other struggles that we do need to entice and engage with and show support for. So there is an obvious idiocracy that comes into this ideation of civility politics. And so we must understand that this situation is part of a framework that has long been constructed by Zionism since the post-Holocaust period, where anyone speaking out against them is seen as undermining the history of the Holocaust, even people whom themselves are survivors or second-generation survivors of said Holocaust. It's so we need to come and stand in solidarity with Dr. Weizfeld. There will be further litigations on what is going on in this mischief court hearing soon to come. I'll be doing a joint piece of content with Comrade Pagan Nicole. We need to come out in solidarity and support. Red salute, comrades.
Don't be a slave to the Zionists!
أنا ابن فتح ما هدفت لغيرها ولجيشها المقدام صانع عوداتي.
Because I am a refugee from Poland. My uncle, he was a partisan fighting against fascism. Don't make fascism here in Palestine.
فهي التي صنعت لشعبها ثورة وهي التي شقت طريق العزات. أنا ابن فتح ما هدفت لغيرها ولجيشها المقدام صانع عوداتي. أنا ابن فتح ما هدفت لغيرها ولجيشها المقدام صانع عوداتي. فهي التي صنعت لشعبها ثورة فهي التي صنعت لشعبها ثورة وهي التي شقت طريق العزات. فتح أنا قد كسرت القيد قيد من.
Don't be a slave to the Zionists.
وسحقت جلادي وصانع ندماتي. أنا قد كسرت القيد قيد مذلاتي وسحقت جلادي وصانع ندماتي ونسبت سجني وانطلقت عواصفا. لا لن أدمدم تحت راية ثوراتي ونسبت سجني وانطلقت عواصفا. لا لن أدمدم تحت راية ثوراتي. أنا ابن فتح ما هدفت لغيرها ولجيشها المقدام صانع عوداتي. أنا ابن فتح ما هدفت لغيرها ولجيشها المقدام صانع عوداتي. فهي التي صنعت لشعبها ثورة فهي التي صنعت لشعبها ثورة وهي التي شقت طريق العزات. نادي فلاسفة السلاح ورددي عاشت رجال الفتح عاصفة القتال. نادي فلاسفة السلاح ورددي عاشت رجال الفتح عاصفة القتال. وقفي على قبر الشهيد وتغريدي واتلي عليه آياتا من النضال. وقفي على قبر الشهيد وتغريدي واتلي عليه آياتا من النضال. فالفتح لا ينسى دماء رجاله فالفتح لا ينسى دماء رجاله. وغدا ستظهر لعمالقة الجبال وغدا ستظهر لعمالقة الجبال وغدا ستظهر لعمالقة الجبال وغدا ستظهر
Are you Jewish?
Yes, but you have to
You are Jewish? Me too, so leave me alone. You have to be a Jewish. You cannot shoot anybody. You cannot kill anybody. You cannot hurt anybody if you are Jewish.